I want to do a quick video on moral goodness, and I know earlier I had a story post about how the news is emotionally grooming you, and I mostly meant in regards to like politics and certain issues and topics. They want you to feel a certain way, but one of the things they also do, and it's not just the news, but the news is one of these sources that does it so much every day on repetition, is groom you towards this idea of being a morally good person. And you can see it however you feel about the masks. The moral goodness story narrative line is, if you wear a mask, you're a good person, you care about other people. And if you don't, you're a bad person. You're a bad son, you're a bad, nephew, you're a bad boyfriend, you're a bad whatever. And it's so vital to check in with yourself and see whether or not that's actually in alignment with who you are. And what I mean by that is, I'm gay, and I had a lot of authority figures, especially in the school system, whether consciously or unconsciously, push the be straight narrative. If you're a good boy, you're not going to take a guy to prom. You're not even going to ask if you can take a guy to prom. You're going to be a good straight little boy. And if you are straight and you pull it off, you're a good person. And if you're gay, if you participate in any of the gay identity of yourself, then you're bad. You're a sinner. You're reprehensible. You're going to hell. All that. I mean, it goes really deep. But like, my point is, with all of this, if I would have bought in my whole life to that narrative, to that moral goodness of what people were telling me to do with my life and to do with my sexuality, I was dying inside. Like, if I would have kept on that road, my life would be totally different in a much, dark, cynical way. And a lot of gay guys go down that road and they suppress it as long as they can, but you reach a point where you realize that sometimes being the bad guy, sometimes being even the bad son, or the bad person in the relationship, or the bad coworker, is actually the thing that sets you free. Is actually who you have to be to live a free life in authenticity with yourself, in alignment. So feel into it. I'm not saying for you whether it's right or wrong to do anything, but I know right now they're working really hard to instill these moral goodness narratives and these objectives into the human subconscious, and I want to bring it to light.